Listen, baby, me and Spirit just gonna come through and kick the door straight on down. Let's just get into it. First of all, don't start no, it won't be no. Don't start no, it won't be no. That's the kind of energy and the vibes that we're on today. Because whoever you are, you may not even know it, my love, but you ready. You ready for the war. You ready for the people that's coming around with the stupidity. You ready for the ones who've been sleeping on you. You ready, my love, just for yourself. Whoever I'm speaking to, what you don't realize is that all the stupidity, all the drama, all the chaos, everybody doing the absolute most when it comes to you, the Most High, the Divine, trained you for the war, my love, because they took it there. Whoever you are, you show up with that love, like that positive energy. You try to keep it meek. You try to keep it cute. You try to do all of those things. But God has trained you up, my love, for the war. So you had to go through what you had to go through. You had to experience that person. You had to experience that job. You had to go through it with your family members, whoever I'm speaking to. What you did not realize is that God was training you for the war because they took it there. See, people come around you and they think that you're meek. They think that you're weak. They think that you're gullible, all of those things. And you may not fight like they fight, but you win every single time. Let's talk about it, Spirit. That's what people don't understand when it comes to you. Because they'll think that they've won the battle, but the war, my love, was on you. And at the end of the day, the war is what matters. Let's talk about it, Spirit. Woo! Don't start no, it won't be no. That need to be the theme, especially for this song. I'm telling you right now, my love, you have gone through enough, you have experienced enough, and you ready. You ready for whatever. Even if you coming through still with that loving energy, because y'all, we're not going to be ignorant now. We're going to cut up a little bit in this video. I ain't even going to hold you. But we're not going to be ignorant when it comes to the devices of the enemy, to your enemies, to the attackers, to the ones that sleeping on you, the haters, the naysayers, the saints, and the ain'ts. Let's talk about it, Spirit. The Divine had to train you for war because they took it there. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome to the Walk Heavy channel. Over here is Truth, Love, and Light. Heavy on the truth. Those of you that are returning, y'all already know I love y'all so much. And whether you know it or not, we go together real bad, my love. So I thank all of you for your PayPals, Cash App, super thanks, thumbs up, love, support, y'all. Just continuing to show up each and every single time that I show up. Let's get into this thing, because Spirit about to go off, y'all. I told y'all we gonna clown a little bit in this because y'all, it's hard. I'm gonna keep it 100. I feel like we're gonna clown in this video because sometimes when we go through that warfare, when we out here trying to overcome obstacles, trying to break the generational curse, trying to let people know who we are, who we not, all of that stuff, it gets hard. But what you don't realize is that, my love, you've been putting your foot on that devil's neck time after time after time. You out here like a no-limit soldier around this thing. The Divine trained you for the war because they took it there. Whoever they is, whoever your people are, whoever that ex is, whoever that friend that's standing right there looking in your face, looking at you, looking at them, oh, go off. Spirit, let's get into it. The battle was won, but the war was on you. Woo! The battle was won. God had already won the battle for you, but what you didn't realize is that you had to be trained up for the war. So all the trauma that you went through as a child, when you got older and you started experiencing some of those same dynamics, some of that same entity, some of those same energies, that stupidity, you didn't realize that you had been already trained even as a child. Go off, Spirit. You were already considered the outcast. They already looked at you as if you were different because you thought different. You didn't want to act like them. You didn't want to be like them. You didn't realize you were being trained, my love. And I told you, you're ready for anything right now. Even if you feel like this is a weak moment, I don't know if I can make it. You make it every single time. Because the battle is already won, but the war is on you. The Most High said, you know what? I'm going to train you up so that you can go right into that darkness. You can go right into that job. You can go right there in that community. You can go back to your toxic family and you can win the war. The battle has already been won, but the war is on you. The fight within you, my love, is becoming evident. Whoever I'm speaking to, viewer, chosen one, that fight within you, because you've been trained, because you keep overcoming, because you keep letting the people know this ain't that. They starting to realize that. They starting to realize that you cannot be bit up, over. I don't know what it is. I just feel like you can't be that. You can't be that to anybody. Somebody want you to be that for them. They want you to be their doormat. They want you to pretend like you're not great. They want you to not believe in you. They want you to sit up and argue. They want you. They want you. They want you. Somebody wants you. As I'm saying this, somebody literally wants you. But whoever this individual is, they're being ignorant in the way that they're pursuing you. Let's go off, spirit. Sometimes people don't even realize that. Oh, I need to talk about this thing. We just getting started, y'all. Let me turn this air on. We just getting started. Somebody wants you, but the way that they're pursuing you, the way they keep showing up with that ignorant behavior, acting like children, man or woman, come bop you upside the head. Because y'all know as kids, when you got a crush on somebody, sometimes the child come bop you upside the head, treat you poorly. Oh my gosh. Treat you poorly because they got a whole crush on you. Somebody operating like that right now at their big grown age. And you don't even realize that you're ready for whatever. They're going to come into your life, or they have came into your life thinking they can run amok, thinking they can play those same games just like they played with the last man, last woman. In the moment they come to your doorstep, God say, don't start no, it won't be no. Ooh, go off, spirit. I told y'all we gonna clown just a little bit. Just a little bit. Because sometimes it gets hard out here in these streets. It's hard out here for a pimp. I'm just trying to get the money for the red. Ooh, I don't know where that's coming from. That may be somebody's Hustle and Flow. That's the name of the movie. That may be somebody's favorite movie. That may be somebody's story. It gets hard out here trying to just get your rent every month. What you don't realize is that the Most High is training you up. Oh, let's go off, spirit. The Most High has trained you up to stand 10 toes down on your own. It may be hard, my love. The 15th may come and you know the first is coming and you calculating. You trying to get it together, get your ducks in a row. But when the first come, you good. Oh, let's talk about it. Even if you spent all your money, your bills paid. That's all that matters. You may not be able to go out and have a good time with those fooleries and peoples. Ooh, go off, spirit. The divine had to train you for war because they took it there. This person, ooh, going back to the bills, this person thought that if they stopped helping you, y'all break up, y'all do whatever, y'all could disconnect, that you was going to fail, fall, fumble, bend, come back to them and ask them, can you help me? Whoever you are, you did not. God is training you up even right now to continue to stand 10 toes down on your own. Y'all, when we going through, let me back it up. When we going through these seasons where we have to figure out our own, I mean everything. Everything. I'm talking about your bills, your personality, your character, your heart, who you want to connect to, not connect to, y'all. Because at our grown age, I don't care what nobody say, when you really doing that inner work, you become a child in real life. And that's not a dig to nobody, because that's, in another video, ooh, these down, it's coming so fast, I'm trying to slow down, y'all. In another video, I put the fact that when you're becoming, when you're evolving, when you're transforming, when you're healing, it's a beautiful thing. It's so beautiful. People don't understand that. They can't comprehend what you're going through. All they know is that you keep going through these different tests, these trials, and you're overcoming them. But from the outside looking in, it looks like chaos. It looks like you're drowning. It looks like you don't know who you are. But all of those wars and traumas and dramas and bills being behind it, people talking about you. Listen, my love, the Most High is training you through all of that. Through all of that. And you ready for whatever. I'm telling you right now. So the next time that bill come running up in your face, the next time the bill collector call you, the next time that man, somebody totally new, woman, totally new, come into your life, if they carrying that same kind of energy, you know what it is. Because you've been trained. They took it there, you gonna finish it. Let's go off. Spirits. When they take it there now, you're going to finish it. Let me read it again. The battle was won, but the war is on you. The fight within you is becoming evident. The same ones that tried you, the same ones that talked about you, the same ones that mocked you, the same ones that thought you would never get up out that bed, the same ones that thought you would never leave them in that city, in that community. I'm telling you right now, it's becoming evident who you are, what you stand for, and that you can do it with or without them because of the training. Ooh. Whoever I'm speaking to, this isn't no virtual training. This ain't something you take notes and just know. You are an on-the-job kind of experience type of person. I hope that makes sense. You get your training on the job, my love. You get your training on the job. So the only way you can get through things, the only way you can learn, the only way, my love, you can strap up them boots, because we walk heavy over here. The only way you can do that is if you get on the job training. And that's what God does when it comes to you. You have to experience that clown. You have to go through that mud. You have to get it out the mud. You have to be the only one like Kobe. You wasn't shooting in the gym. You wasn't with me shooting in the gym. Somebody training when those around you are sleeping. Go off, spirit. You up at night. You probably praying over your babies. You praying over your house. You trying to figure out your bills. All of that in the wee hours. I'm talking to somebody. Woo, spirit. I'm talking to somebody. You are doing these things when people are asleep. You are doing these things when they're sleeping on you. Not realizing that those are your training hours. Let's talk about it, spirit. Those of you that's being awakened in the wee hours. Those of you that's doing things outside of the matrix. Those of you that's living outside of the box. Those are your training hours. It's a training day. It's a freaking training day. That may be somebody's actual, you might like that movie with Denzel Washington. I'm telling you right now, the divine had to train you for war because somebody wanted to take it there. The entity within them wanted to take it there. Out here doing the absolute most when they come to you. Ooh, let's go out, spirit. Let's go to the next one, y'all. You been a soldier, but was wearing street clothes. You been a soldier, my love. Whoever I'm speaking to, a chosen one, a real one. I'm telling you right now, you may just now be awakening or you already been on this path. I need for you to know that soldier runs through your vein. That's how you've been created. But the Most High had to awaken you and put you into certain different environments and circumstances, train you on the job so that you will know I'm a whole soldier out here. I'm a real one out here. I'm speaking the truth. I'm a stand 10 toes down with or without you. That's the kind of energy we coming in. You've been trained. Ooh, to do that. So y'all with this, listen, I told y'all we gonna clown a little bit, and the Most High will do whatever and say whatever to get to the ones he needs to get to. Ooh, listen, y'all, I gotta say this real quick. God will meet you exactly where you are. So y'all may look at me and I'm out here quoting these songs what look like maybe a little ratchet. Let's keep it 100. It may be a little hood, a little ghetto. And I'm not saying that anybody's like that, but the Most High will come to your doorstep and meet you where you are. It don't matter what your backstory is. It don't matter what you've been doing, how you've been doing it. When it's time for you to awaken, God gonna shake you up, hit that alarm and say, let's get to it. Go off, spirit. You've been a soldier, but you was wearing street clothes. So let's get to about these street clothes, because whoever I'm speaking to, your garments are changing. You're stepping into a new character. You're starting to tone it down a little bit because you know you've been crunk for a minute. So God's saying, you know what? I'm going to show you how to fight another way. Let me train you. Let's get into it. Nah. That's the song that's going with this. I'm going to get into it, y'all, because it's talking about being a no-limit soldier. But I'm going to read the lyrics to you because you've been wearing these street clothes. You possibly been out here. You like, if you want to do it, we can do it. That was your story. And now it could be possibly still your story, but you fight in another way because the divine, the Most High, is training you to fight a different way. Let me read the lyrics. He says, I'm down here slanging, rolling with these hustlers, trying to get rid of you haters and you busters, stepping on cold, breaking ninjas' nose. In the projects, ninjas, anything goes, breaking fools off because I'm a no-limit soldier at ease. Now salute, pass me the doge. Make them say, nah. Ooh, go off, spirit. Go off. Some of you may have come out the projects. Some of you may have been on the street. I told y'all we're going to keep our foot on the enemy's neck. That was right there in that song. So that's not changing. You're never going to let up on that. But you're doing it a different way now. You don't have to break ninja's nose. That's what he's talking about. Oh, I got to read this brother. He said, I'm down here slanging, rolling with these hustlers, trying to get rid of you haters and you busters, stepping on cold, breaking ninja's nose. I'm telling you right now, you've been a soldier. Even when you didn't realize that you were going through the trauma, the drama, the tribulations, and all of that, and you were being trained because you was out here maybe in darkness, not to say you were out here being ignorant and nothing like that, but you were in darkness. You didn't know what you carried. You didn't know you were a soldier. You didn't know you were chosen. You didn't know the divine was training you up even as a child. All that trauma and drama you went through is helping you right now. You didn't know. So you were considered to be in darkness. Woo! So you been that soldier, but you was wearing the street clothes. Now God said, in this season, I'm about to strap you up. I'm going to put that crown on you, the breastplate of righteousness. I'm going to give you your boots. I'm going to give you your knee pads, everything that you need. Go off, spirit. Everything that you need to go to war. Whoever you are, you're going to be strapped up, my love. Strapped up, strapped down. Nobody will be able to come on your line. Whoever I'm speaking to, you are considered to be the front line soldier. Let's talk about it, spirit. You are considered to be the front line soldier because you're breaking the generational curse. You out here doing something different than what the people thought you would do. So you standing on the front line, and let me keep it 100. I told y'all it's hard. So when you're standing on the front line, you're the first one to get that pow pow. You're the first one that the enemy want to come and attack. You're the first person that they see. You're the first person that they feel like is doing what they said you could not do. You're the first in your bloodline. And God is training you up to carry that blessing. God is training you up to carry out all that stupidity that's going to come with the blessing. God is training you up. Let's go off, spirit. The divine had to train you for war because they took it there. Whoever they are, this people, your environment, whoever they are, the moment you step up in that front line, you say, I got it. You get that David kind of attitude going against Goliath, who think that he or she has already won the battle. Meanwhile, the war was on you, so you came through with your smooth rocks in your slingshot and bopped them right upside the head and told them this ain't that, sending them home. Go off, spirit. We talking about the entity. The Most High is training you up, or has trained you up, to win the war, because people will take it there when it comes to you. I told you, you operate in love. You love this kind of positive energy. You want peace. You don't have time to be combating with nobody, but sometimes God have to train you up and show you, you are my soldier. Nah. Go off, spirit. Go off. You been a soldier, but you was wearing street clothes. Now your garments are being changed. The way you think, the way you speak, the way you show up, knowing who you are. You can stand 10 toes down on that front line and get the job done without acting ignorant. That's what they can't understand about you right now. Right now. Whoever you are, you've been getting the job done. You decided, I told you, you can do it with or without them. You decided you're going to stop asking them for stuff. You decided you're going to stop going back through it with the text messages. You decided, you know what, even on the job, if I got to be here for another year, I'm going to go do my work and go back home. I'm not going to try to create no friendships, no nothing. I'm going to get my check and go home. The divine trained you to be like that because you possibly wasn't like that before. You wanted to have some connections here and there and there and there and there and there. But God said you a whole soldier. You standing on the front line. And when you strong like that, you make other people feel weak. Woo! My goodness. This is crazy. This is crazy. Don't start. No, it won't be no. Let's go to the next one. While you was laying on your back, you was calculating the facts. We're talking about you being trained to go to war because that entity, that person, your family, whoever wanted to take it there. So whoever this person is, whoever these people are, whoever they are on the job, whatever happened to you, they thought they would trip you up. They thought when you was out there and the battle was going on, I told you, let's go off, spirit. The battle has already been won. God won the battle already. But he allowed just a few obstacles, just a few things to come into your life so that you can get the training. Woo! So somebody thought, this person thought, your family, whoever thought they could stick their foot out there, they can trip you up a little bit, they can put the obstacles in your life. And maybe, my love, you fell down just a little bit. You had to sit down just a little bit. You had to backtrack just a little bit. You had to reevaluate your strategy. So as you were going into your isolation season, as you were standing out here by yourself, what looks like alone, because everybody else that you thought was rocking with you is gone. Because now you're on the front line. You're being trained in a whole nother way. They can't relate to nothing that you got going on. So while you're laying on your back, while you're in isolation, while you're getting your strategy together and everything else, you're calculating. And y'all, when the Most High gave me this, all I can think about, I don't know what movie that was, but it was like it could be Major Payne. He was laying on his back, but he was blindfolded. But as he was laying there, all he had was this. So he's doing his gun, he's putting his bullets in his gun, he's doing all of this stuff, but he's on his back. He's what's looking like in resting mode. Let's go off, spirit. Looking like he's in resting mode, but as he's resting, it looks like he's still training. The divine, whoever I'm speaking to, I'm telling you right now, my love, when you feel like you down to nothing, God is up to something. When you are on your back and you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm down and out. I don't know what to do. What you don't realize is that it's a time of resting. But as you're resting, the Most High is giving you strategy, downloading, letting you know what it is, what it ain't. You get time to then overlook your whole life. Let me read it again. While you was laying on your back, you was calculating the facts. People don't understand that about you. So when you get quiet, when you get off the scene, when you stop answering your phone, when you stop entertaining them, when you start being unbothered, they want to know what's wrong with you. It ain't nothing wrong with me, my love. I'm reevaluating you and everything else around me. I'm calculating the facts. The fact that you was not there when I needed you. The fact that all you do is gossip. The fact that all you've been doing is sleeping with me. The fact that I'm on this job and you still out here being ignorant, not giving me the promotion that I deserve. The facts, the facts, the facts. You were being trained through all of that. Even if you was laying on your back, my love, and the tears rolling down the side of your face, that was a time for you to reevaluate. What did I do? What did I say? I never do that again. The fact that you laying on your back, you may have that phone in your face and you calculating up them bills on that calculator. Go out, spirit. I told you sometimes your training hours are different than others. So you laying on your back, but you don't realize as you're calculating these bills, the Most High is giving you the facts, giving you the strategy, letting you know that maybe you can hold off on this one because you're going to be just fine, but pay this one. Go off, spirit. I got to speak to y'all and keep it real. Keep it real out here in these streets. You don't realize this, but I'm telling you right now, it's a training day. It's a training season. It was a training moment because they took it there. Somebody put you in that position, or maybe you just put yourself in that position where you were overspending, overliving your budgets, whatever it is. Let's keep it real, y'all. I'm talking to y'all on today. And so the Most High said, you know what? I need for you to rest, because in that resting moment, things get still. You're not listening to nobody else. Ain't nobody calling you. Nobody's this, your opinions, your lifestyle, all of that comes to a halt because the divine wants to speak to you and let you know, I'm just training you. I'm showing you. You really don't need that big old house. You really don't need that car with all this and this, all the bells and whistles. You really don't need that person. You really don't need that quote unquote job. I got another one lined up for you. Oh my gosh. So it looks like you're on your back. It looks like the enemy has won. It looks like you are defeated, but you're not. You're being trained. Go off, spirit. Calculating the facts. Calculating the facts. Let's go to the next one. Somebody, this person, whoever it is, they're realizing that their team is weak. I told you, let me read it again from the beginning. The divine had to train you for war because they took it there. Whoever they are, whoever this person is, whoever was connected to you and maybe put you in a position where you had to sit down and figure out how you were going to strategize and get your life together. Now, this person is realizing that their team is weak. They try to outnumber a no-limit soldier. Go off, spirit. I told you, you've already been that soldier. You've been her. You've been him. Some people thought they were going to outnumber you. You looked at their troop. They got a whole bunch of men. Meanwhile, you're standing as a one-man, one-woman show. But yet, my love, they looking at you like my team is weak. We got all these people that we still can't take her down. We can't take her down. No. Because the divine has trained you. I told you, you fight a whole nother way. They standing up there, my love. They geared up with their stupidity, their toxicity. They geared up. They done sat at the round table getting their strategies together just to come against you. A no-limit soldier who God has trained up, and you look like you walking alone, but you're not. You got a whole team behind you. They just can't see it. Ooh, in order for people to know who you are, my love, they got to have spiritual eyes. That's where they get it confused at when they come into your life. Because they think you walking by yourself. You may have had to disconnect from your people, disconnect from everybody else. So this new person, this new entity, energy, whoever they are, coming to your life thinking that you're by yourself. They don't know that you've been training all these other years and that this ain't that. So they bring their crew, they bring their family. They out here talking to their whole crew and they other people and everybody else about you. What you doing, what you not doing, how you laying on your back. Ooh, talk about it, spirit. Not realizing that they're weak. Their strategies are weak. The devil himself is weak. When it take a whole bunch of people to rally up against one, they're weak. My love, you've always been that soldier. You've always stood out. You've always been the one in the two and the one to beat. Always. That's not to say you hadn't had your moments where, my love, I told you, where you were laying on your back trying to figure it out. Ooh, I don't know why I just got that, and I got to keep it real. Laying on your back for maybe getting what you need. God is saying that's over. You don't have to do that no more. You can get up once and for all. Ooh, you can get up once and for all. That little money that was given to you, it don't mean nothing. Ooh, because when you receive it, you don't realize what's connected to it. It's causing you more heartache, more headaches to receive that money. Even if it's paying your bills, you're in a cycle with that. I got to bring it down some. You're in a cycle with that. So this person, that entity, feels like they have control over you. Because you keep exchanging your body for their monetary things. But that money is connected to some stupidity. And God is saying, but let me train you to show you. I told you, going back to the fact that maybe you can't pay this one right here. They ain't gonna come get it. When you're protected, I mean in real life, when you start listening to the divine and start letting God lead you and guide you, it may look like your stuff gonna be coming repossessed and picked up and evictions and all of that. Sometimes it does, because God, like, I need for you to scale down some. But if it's meant for you, you need to know. The Most High gonna make sure you good. So even if you gotta skip your car note that month and pay your light bill, the next month gonna come up, you're gonna be able to pay your car note, and then your light bill may just be a partial payment. Go off, spirit. I'm in somebody's business. May just be a partial payment, but that's your strategy. You won't be opening your legs or giving out your body to nobody for no money. You can lay down in your bed, get in your car, and move on with life. I gotta talk to y'all 100. You've been trained and you're being trained, my love. Because some people will take it there. They'll treat you as if you're weak. Meanwhile, you standing on the front line saying, what's up? Somebody is realizing that their team is weak. They try to outnumber a no-limit soldier. That entity, that devil, no. They, he, she, them cannot stand against you. Mano y mano. One-on-one. They got to have a whole squad, a whole team to come against you. Let's go to the last one. The band came through and wiped up the residue. We started out, don't start, no, it won't be no. And that, no. So you've been trained through life. You going to war and you ready for whatever at this point because of what you've been through. The Most High has trained you and is training you. Now guess what's happening? Your spiritual team is coming through, wiping up the residue. I told you, people think you standing alone, that you on your back, that you crying, that you still weak, that you still thinking about them, all of that stuff. But God came through and it's coming through. The band, your spiritual team came through and wiped up the residue. Is giving, oh, when the saints, boom, boom, go marching in, boom. Oh, when the saints go marching in, how I want to be in that number. Oh, when the saints go marching in. That's the band that's coming through right now. I told you they realizing they team weak. Go off, Spirit. So now they looking at your team. Now they looking at the light within you. Now they looking at your truth. Now they looking at you continuing to move on with or without them. The Most High, your spiritual team, is coming through the band saying, oh, when the saints. There's a whole lot of people out here saying they saints, but they really ain't. Go off, Spirit. So they'll look at you and your life may not be perfect, but they'll say that theirs is because they know all the scriptures. They go to church every day. Meanwhile, God said, I'm coming through right now with the whole band to wipe off and wipe out that narrative. Go off, Spirit. Oh, when the saints go and you go out. You right there in the front leading it. Got your back straight, you suited and booted. Your boots now go up to your chest because you done been through so much mud and trenches that you need that. Go on, Spirit. Go on, Spirit. You got a little extra equipment than the rest of the band because the Most High know He has put you in the front. So you've been equipped with a little more because you fighting a little more. Go off, Spirit. I'm telling you, I told y'all we was going to clown just a little bit. This is the moment. Because people don't realize that when it comes to you. You may look like, ooh, your street clothes, your shoes is this and this and this. They don't realize, my love, that them shoes done been through the mud. Them shoes got a story to them. Your life is a whole story. From the moment you came out the womb, because you've been chosen. So I told you, even as a child, you were being trained to be the outcast. Even as a child, you were being trained to go against the grain. Even as a child, when you had to go into these certain different environments, you're spending the night with your cousins and your grandmas and all of them, and they treat you different than the rest of them. Go off, Spirit. Treat you different. Treat your family different. Treat your children different and all of that. You were being trained, my love, through all of that. That's why if you don't know you're chosen, you need to really listen in and hone in on these things. This is not something that just came to your doorstep. You've been experiencing this since a child. But now it's time to awaken so you can know how to fight this entity, these energies, these people, family, friend, lover, cousin, sister, brother. It don't matter. The divine has and is training you for war because they took it there. That entity within them took it there. Don't start, no. It won't be no. Let's run it back, Spirit. A to Z. 1, the battle was won, but the war was on you. And guess what? These people, that person, that entity is starting to realize that your fight is a little bit different. You're not just going to give up so easily. You're not going to just let them treat you like a doormat. You're not going to play stupid for nobody. Let's go to the next one. You became, or you've been a soldier, but was wearing street clothes. So you may have been a fighter, my love. You may have been out here in the streets doing the most. You may have had this and this and this and this and this. That's what you used to be. Now the Most High is putting that gear on you. You being suited and booted in this season. And everybody and anybody just can't come up to you. They better come correct when they do. Let's talk about it. Spirit. Let's go to the next one. While you was laying on your back, you was calculating the facts. You've been out here strategizing whether you know it or not. You think you just up here calculating your bills. You think you just out here trying to see about your next interview, about this. You don't realize the divine is training you. And it's an on-job training. On-job experience. Oh, let's go on. Next, somebody is realizing, they're realizing that their team is weak. That devil and all the entities and minions that he's been using are realizing just how weak they are. Because they tried to outnumber you. Out here telling their family that you this and you this and you this. Their community, you this and you this and you this. They other friends, you this and you this. Trying to outnumber you. Meanwhile, you a whole soldier. A no-limit soldier standing what looks like alone, but you're not. Lastly, the band came through and wiped up the residue. So now you marching through, my love, through the trenches, through the mud. You putting your foot on the enemy's neck. There's an embedded imprint on somebody's forehead right now. Go off, Spirit. Somebody got an embedded imprint of your foot on their forehead, on their neck, on their back, that entity, that spirit. They cannot forget what you said, what you did, how you dismantled their stupidity, their foolishness. You just having success for yourself. You don't realize you put your foot on that devil's back. Ooh, go off, spirit. That imprint will forever be embedded in their hearts, on their minds, in their back, whatever it is. Because of your training. You a heavyweight now, my love. You're not out here fighting with just those little bitty minions and those ants. No. You are considered a heavyweight now. And you ready for whatever. In real life. In real life. I need for you to know this on today, y'all. You a whole no limit soldier out here. And you had to be trained. You had to go through what you went through. You had to know what you possess, your own abilities. God had to allow certain things in your life. Ooh, listen, I think that's it, y'all. And I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, Cash App, super thanks, thumbs up, love, support, y'all. Continuing to show up each and every single time that I show up. Please know I appreciate you. Whether you're old or you're new, we go together now, my love, real bad. And I am, for one, going to love you up and love you down in real life. Listen, until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.